Ladies and gentlemen, we just got brand new news about a trade that is about to go down in LA featuring Russell Westbrook to the Lakers. That being said, I don't even want to waste your time, so the trade would go as following. The Lakers would be dumping Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, KCP, and the 22nd overall pick possibly in exchange for Russell Westbrook. Now, if you're a casual fan or if you look at it on paper, it's actually a really good trade, and you think, oh my god, the Lakers are robbing, they're robbing the Wizards, but it's not that good of a trade for the Lakers. I mean, essentially, you are dumping Kyle Kuzma and KCP and a good amount of cap. However, though, Russell Westbrook is not what the Lakers need. What the Lakers need are some shooters and some playmakers, and Russell Westbrook, I don't want to call him a stat pattern, and that's not even the argument I'm going to go with, but he's the slashing type. He gets a lot of his points inside the paint and then somewhat in the mid-range. Unfortunately, though, the Lakers need shooters. And unless we're in a world where Russell Westbrook can shoot about 35% from the three-point line, I don't think this is a good trade. I can't be mad, though, at the Lakers for the players they're dumping, because it's not like they're really giving up anyone that important. I mean, Montrezl Harrell barely played, Kyle Kuzma is Kyle Kuzma, and KCP, we're not even going to get into that situation. Now, I did mention that I told you guys I didn't think they were going to actually use their draft picks. In reality, I think they were going to trade them, which, and this trade is about to go through. I think this is the smart move they could have did with their pick. However, though, like I'm saying, I just don't think this is a good trade. Now, I don't want you guys to think I'm hating on Russell Westbrook. I love Russell Westbrook. I think he's an amazing player, even if he is like somewhat old. But the problem isn't about Russell Westbrook, it's the Lakers. See, Russell Westbrook going about any other team in a trade something this similar would be perfect. This would be an amazing trade, and I would gladly take this. If Kyle Kuzma, KCP, and all of them were on the Rockets, let's just say, and I know Westbrook played on the Rockets, but that's not the point. If it was the same trade, I would gladly take this trade, but unfortunately, the Lakers don't need Russell Westbrook. They need shooters, which is why I think Buddy Hield would have been a smart trade. Hell, you could have traded for his teammate in Bradley Beal, who's an amazing shooter and who's an amazing player, but you decided that you were going to try to get Russell Westbrook, and this trade is about it. It's just good as done. They're just working out some other details, but there might be another cash consideration player thrown in for Russell Westbrook, like maybe, I don't know, anyone on the Wizards, to be honest. However, though, I'm not going to just ignore the fact that we're about to get a Lakers team that has Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis, and maybe some other players that they're talking about getting for pay cuts. That is insane to me. While I don't doubt that Russell Westbrook is the Lakers type of player that they need, I'm not going to give up on LeBron and their coaching staff. I think they're going to maybe even switch up Westbrook's play style. He might have to force himself to become a decent shooter, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, I think he'd be good as the playmaker holding the ball most of the time, because yes, he can get to the rim. He knows how to pass. However, though, LeBron has the best IQ in the game of basketball, so we could be having a situation where Russell Westbrook is basically playing like a Ben Simmons type role, except he can kind of shoot. What's funny is I did make a video like about a week ago talking about how Russell Westbrook was about to be a Laker, and a lot of you guys think where it's clickbait. I didn't exactly word it like I should have, and that's my fault, but it's kind of funny to think that now this actually is completely true and Russell Westbrook is a Laker. Now, we're not going to just pretend like the Lakers don't have a smart front office. They don't have a smart mind in the GM himself, and they don't have a smart coaching staff. I think they genuinely know, like, listen, Russell Westbrook isn't a shooter, but either A, we're going to have to turn him into a shooter somewhat, or B, we're going to have a role for him where he doesn't have to shoot that much and he can just facilitate and make plays for other players like LeBron. Because if you have two smart IQ players like that, even though LeBron obviously has some of the best IQ we've seen in the game, if you can add that with Russell Westbrook's ability, because yes, Russell Westbrook has been known as a triple-double player, which I don't think he'll have that role in LA. I don't think he'll be averaging triple-doubles, maybe points and assists, but rebounds, I mean, their big man game is going to be definitely interesting, especially with dumping Montrezl Harrell and Kyle Kuzma, who I still think is a power forward. I don't know why he switched to small forward, but essentially I do believe that Russell Westbrook will have to play a different role, and he won't be the player that we've always seen him as. If we see Russell Westbrook dropping down to dropping about 15 points per game, the casual fan might think that, oh, Russell Westbrook fell off, but in reality, Russell Westbrook is playing on a championship team and playing a championship role, which I think would be very special in Westbrook's career if he could do something like that, because we've always seen Westbrook as this stat pattern, someone that only cares about his stats, and he didn't work in, this place because of this reason. If Russell Westbrook wins a championship on the Lakers and plays his role, and we don't hear anything about, oh, Russell Westbrook just wanted to hog all the points and he's getting all these rebounds and all that, I think the Lakers will be in a good good situation. I still would like to account for the rumors that we've been hearing about DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry possibly going to LA on a pay cut. So if that happens, I think it's as good as done as knowing the Lakers are going to be a super team and knowing that the Los Angeles Lakers are just like going to win the finals no matter what. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of egos on the team, but to be honest though, the Lakers did pretty good last year in holding that together. However though, if they do acquire some more players besides Westbrook alone, then I think, yeah, we might have a problem on our hands. But other than that, I think this should be a really interesting season. And there's rumors saying from a lot of other GMs that we're going to be seeing a lot of trades and a lot of crazy moves this offseason. So I cannot wait to see that. But let me know what you guys did think about this Russell Westbrook trade. I think this is a I'm going to say an L right now, but this might age so bad because I think Westbrook, like I said, has an opportunity to play another role. So if Westbrook plays a role like I think he should, then I'm going to call it straight a W. But if Westbrook tries to play the same ball he does, where he's getting triple doubles, he's trying to do all this and that, I think this is a terrible trade. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on the post notifications. I will see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day. Take care. Peace.